In this video, we're going to look at how to find the area of some polygons. So in this case, we're looking at a triangle ABC, and just to help us, I'm going to draw some rough coordinates for this. So one is at 10, 2, so 10 over and 2 up. I'm just going to label it. This is approximate. I have one point at 6, 4, so 6, 4 might be about here. And I have another at 6, negative 1. So if we really wanted to, we could do this on graph paper. It might help. But this is the triangle that I'm looking at. And so we have our area formula for a triangle. It's 1/2 base times height. And the base and height have to be perpendicular to each other. And typically it's best to pick a base, an easier base to pick. Usually you want to look for a horizontal or vertical part of the triangle for the base. So this right here is a pretty good choice for a base, which means this would be the height that we're considering. So if we can find those lengths, we can find the area of this triangle. So the base length is pretty easy to find. It goes from 6, 4 to 6, negative 1. It's a vertical line. So it's just what's the distance from negative 1 to 4. And so 4 minus negative 1 is 5. So that's a distance of 5. And then as far as the height, it's going from 6 to 10 in the x-coordinate. So that's a difference of 10 minus 6, or 4. So we have a 4 for a height. So the area of this triangle is just going to be 1/2 times 5 times 4, or 10 square units. And that would be the area of this triangle. Now we have a little bit more complex of a shape, and actually this line here I probably should have left off and drawn that in separately. So I want to find the shape of this pentagon, and a lot of times the trick is to divide it into squares and triangles as needed. Now I had already drawn this in, so that's sort of my rectangle. So the first thing I want to do is find the area of this rectangle. So we want to find these sides. So from here to here, I'm at point 5 to 1. This is a length of 4. From here to here, I'm going from 2 to 6. This also has a length of 4. So this is a square. So the area of the square is 4 times 4, or 16. So I just jot down this area is 16, and now I'm just going to find the area of the triangle and add it to it. So again, triangle is I need base and height. So this makes a good base because it's a horizontal line. This would be a good height. So I already know this length is 4 from earlier, and now I'm going to find this height. So it goes from 1 to negative 2, so that's a height of 3. So now the area of the triangle is 1/2 times 4 times 3, which will give me 6. So this area here is 6. This area of the square is 16. So the area of this full pentagon then will be 16 plus 6, or 22. And that is the area. So anytime you can divide up a shape into squares and triangles, you just find the area of each one and add them up. And that's the trick. So until next time, I am Derek Genova. Have a delightful day.